Hey you guys, it's me Kianna coming at you today, and I'm coming at you because I wanted to discuss something with you guys. I wanted to do a video giving you guys the specifics on the actual hospital that I will be having my surgery at. You know that I am scheduled for gastric sleeve surgery on December the 10th, and I wanted to actually show you guys the actual hospital as well as show you guys the actual hotel that I will be staying at after I recuperate from the surgery. Many of you don't, either I didn't express it fully in my other videos about the surgery, or some of you guys maybe didn't watch the entire video. But this is how it works. I will not be traveling around in Mexico. I won't have to worry about, people saying that, the crime rate there and be careful and all of those things. I really won't have to worry about that. Why? Because this company is really great, the way that they work, you guys. You know that it's called ALIGHTERME, and they actually advertise on, I've seen them on YouTube videos as well. You know that they are giving me my surgery at a discount. Well, everybody actually gets a great price compared to what they charge in the United States. You can look that up yourself. You can also contact my coordinator if you like, and her information will be below in the description box. But they're great because they specialize in medical tourism. And it's exactly what it says. You're traveling abroad, wherever, because they actually have a lot of different areas. But you're traveling abroad to get your surgery. And often when you travel outside of the U.S., the surgeries are a lot cheaper. You're still getting great quality. It's not, feeding into the stereotype where a lot of Americans, we think that we're the only ones that can perform surgeries well. We're that cocky that we think that we're the only ones that can excel. We're the only ones that are smart. We're the only ones that are highly trained. And in fact, it's funny because a lot of people actually train in the U.S. They actually get their formal education in the U.S. and they decided to go back to their hometown where they're mostly needed or they're highly needed. And because of their feelings towards where they're from, that's where they practice. And that makes sense when a lot of people sit down and actually look at the facts and look at the actual facts and not just what they heard through the grapevine and what they think they know or all of that. With any surgeon or surgery, there are risks. There are chances of infection. There are chances of fatalities. Unfortunately, it's a chance whether you have a surgery here in the U.S. or whether you have it abroad. That is something that, as a smart person, you are to look into as an individual, and then make decisions around that or based on that. And of course, naturally, me being a type of person that love to research everything thoroughly, you guys know that. I've done that. And if you're interested in having the surgery, then, you're going to do the same as well. We're all adults, so we all know how to do that. But yeah, so, a lot of people, I'm really enjoying this process. Why? Because I'm enjoying the fact that I can be someone that is somewhat of a trailblazer, of giving you guys information in our circle. Okay. I'm not talking about, in any other, advertising or anything. I'm talking about in our circle. I haven't had anybody, and I've never seen anybody in our circle, share these things. And, because it's so much that we go by what we think we know. When somebody hear, oh, you're going to Mexico, unfortunately, I mean, even though we, and I'm talking to my African-American sisters and brothers right now, we don't like stereotypes because, after all, people have so many stereotypes on us, okay? And we don't like that. So why would we why especially we would feed into stereotypes of others is unknown to me. It boggles my mind. But I'm glad that I'm able to come to you guys with facts. And that's what I look forward to doing. I look forward to sharing things with you guys. A, because no one's ever shared it. B, again, nobody in our circle I'm talking about. And I know that people have these surgeries. A lot of people have them in silence. A lot of people go on vacations and come back and then had the surgery and they're not going to say anything about it. A lot of people, lose weight and they use this as their assistance. And everybody don't go to the U.S. because everybody don't have $25K to spend on a surgery. Everybody don't have insurance that will pay for the surgery. So it's a person that said, I don't understand. They left a comment a while ago. I don't understand why your insurance won't pay for it. Everybody's insurance pays for it. That's where you're wrong. Okay, that's where people are just spitting out information or spitting out a comment and don't know facts. Despite what it may seem, despite me being this size, I don't have any other health problems. So therefore, because I don't have any other health problems besides obesity, they will not pay for my surgery. They will pay for the surgery if I was the type of person that had obesity and that I had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, some kind of other issue. If I had that in conjunction with obesity, then a lot of surgeries, a lot of insurance companies will pay for it. If you only have obesity, and I say only because that's how they see it. If you only have obesity, they will not consider you a candidate to pay for a surgery that costs $25,000 to $40,000. Because you got to understand the insurance company wants to wiggle out of paying anything as it is. So if they can find a way to deny you, they're going to do that. And that's what they do with people like me, which have only obesity. Okay. So that's wrong if you think that every insurance company will pay for it. So that's lacking knowledge and lacking facts right there. But I'm just glad, you guys, that I'm able to show you guys the truth, the facts. And if it's not right, if it's not up to par, you better believe I'm going to express that too. See, that's the thing. I'm going to show you guys the ups and the downs. If I was to get, God forbid, an infection, I'm going to tell you guys about it. Because that's why I'm sharing this. Because, again, a lot of people do these things in silence. Because, A, some people just don't find it anybody else's business. B, some people just feel as though it's a personal thing. And that's okay. In fact, that's pretty normal as well. Some people do it because they don't want the backlash. Some people do it in silence because they don't want to hear people saying that they took the shortcut or the easy road. All of those silly comments, that's why people do things like this in silence. But I'm not going to do it in silence because I have nothing to be ashamed of. And more than that, I'm not going to do it in silence because it's somebody out there that maybe can't afford $25,000, $40,000. They can't get a surgery donated like some others on YouTube that have gotten the surgery. They actually got the surgery from donations, not from their subscribers necessarily, but they got the surgery because they went to a company that donates the surgery. And they were chosen because of their channel. So it's still a form of a donation. And people donate to that fund, and somebody winds up being the person chosen for that surgery, to have that surgery. Which is a great mission. It's a great idea. It's a great concept. But everybody won't get chosen for that. So I just wanted to tell you guys why. One of the reasons why I'm happy about doing this, because I want to be able to show you guys the truth. I want to be able to share something that a lot of people don't share. I want to be able to, maybe if it's successful, you guys, I want to be able to give people out there that are like me, that maybe can't afford a $25,000 surgery or $40,000 surgery, but they do have a couple of thousand, and you know, they have about 7 or 8,000, and they can scrape that up, and they want to have a life-changing surgery so that they can be around for their families. I hope that I speak to that sister. And that's the purpose of me doing it. So if you want to see the videos, the actual videos, the actual pictures of where I'm going to have my surgery, the actual hospital, and if you want to see the actual hotel where I'm going to be staying at, then by all means look at the videos below or the link below, and it will give you pictures or videos. And I also, if you haven't seen my doctor yet, he does have a YouTube channel, and if you go over and just support me, I asked everybody to go over before and support me, and just, you know, because it's power in numbers. You know, if he see people coming over saying, okay, y'all, you gotta make sure you treat my girl good, you know, people make sure they do extra good, because I have a husband and wife team. I have 2 people working on me. So, you know, I have actually 2 doctors, a husband and wife team that will be working specifically on me. So, you know, I just wanted y'all to go over, and only about 6 people went over and said anything. So, just go over and support me, you guys, and just let them know that, you know, Big Cuz sent you over, and, you know, take care of our girl Kianna. We're going to be watching you. All that kind of stuff. That means a lot to me when people actually went over. And, yeah, so go on over. Let him know I sent you and all that good stuff. And if you want to see any videos that he has, if you're interested in looking at it or whatever, he even shows some live surgery on there. So yeah, so you know, I already told you guys that I was allowed this opportunity, and I am blessed because I am getting it at a discounted rate. Not only am I getting the rate, you know, that was already good for not having to pay, you know, the amount that they pay here in the US, but I'm actually getting it even cheaper than that rate. So I told you guys that, and I am looking forward, because I already announced it. I announced this about a month ago, that I am now I will be on the printed materials. I will be advertising for them if it all works out, as far as, you know, I want to continue, because I haven't had any complications. I thought that he performed the surgery well, all that kind of stuff. So I am happy about that. You guys remember I told you I announced that about a month ago. So this is a big thing for me. This is life-changing as well, because I will be, in a sense, working for them. So, and that will be an international job, doing spokesman, you know, appearances and all kinds of stuff. So you guys remember I announced that, like I said, over a month ago. So about a month ago. So yeah, so I am excited. I'm taking you guys with me. I love you all so much. And again, make sure you look at the videos below, because that will be my coordinator's information, as well as, and you can contact her with any questions that you may have if you're interested in the surgery. And also the hotel and hospital information, where I'm going to be actually at. That will be below. So I thank you all for tuning in. I thank you all for loving me. Make sure you head over to my other channel, Big Cuz Sleeve. That's BIGSLEEVE. And that is my healing journal for my weight loss. And we get deep over there. So, all right, you guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you all so much, and be blessed.